Hi, everyone. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a tarot card unboxing. This is a just released tarot deck. This is the Witch's Garden tarot. Just was released from Llewellyn. I just received it. The deck creator is Sasha Graham, and the artwork is by Natasa Ilincic, maybe a link. Ilincic. I mispronounced that name. I apologize. But we're going to take a look at this. We're going to do a quick flip through. For those of you, just as a disclaimer, I do have a extensive deck collection. I have over 400 decks in my collection, tarot and oracle decks. I do purchase them personally. I use my own money to purchase all of my own decks. I am not gifted decks by any creators or any suppliers for any other purposes other than my own personal use. I purchased the decks for my professional business and for my YouTube channel. So just to let you guys know, because I know people are always wondering, thinking that, the decks are gifted to us or gifted to creators of channels, and that's not necessarily true. Most readers are purchasing their own decks, but in my case, I purchased all of my decks. So this is the Tarot of Witch's Garden. It is a hard covered box. I did take off the wrapping. Of course, it was wrapped just to save some time. Here are the names of the deck creators, and I know I butchered the mispronunciation. Okay, so I apologize. It is a Llewellyn deck. It's a beautiful box. These are my favorite boxes. They are the magnetic boxes that open up with a little magnet, and it has also the name of the deck on the binding, because I keep my decks in a wall, like a bookshelf, like a big wall, and they're all in an upright position, so I can immediately see that deck name and I can pull that deck. Back of the deck box has some pictures. Manifestation and magic await you in the Witch's Garden. How gorgeous. So let's just take a look. It has a gorgeous, first of all, it has one of my favorite things, of course, is a release. It has the ribbon release. So it gives me an opportunity just to pull out real quickly that beautiful guidebook. Inside of the box is this pretty, metallic. It's almost like a metallic kind of teal color with a gold and metallic, kind of a tealy dark green, and very, very pretty. So let's take a look real quick. I do feel like they had told me it is 312 pages of a full color guide. For those of you that have been watching me for a little while, I love guidebooks. I keep guidebooks on the side of my bedstand I'm one of those kind of quirky people that read all the guidebooks. I'm always looking for new perspectives on cards and creators' interpretation of cards. So I definitely will be reading this in my evenings. And you can see it is a beautiful colored glossy with full pages of descriptions. Very gorgeous. I can't wait. I actually can't wait to look at this guidebook. This guidebook looks gorgeous. So I will read this from cover to cover. Typically what I do is I'll do 2 or 3 cards a night, and I'll just kind of flip through them and, just kind of read them and just kind of get an understanding of the card. That's how I learn my decks. When you have a large deck collection, I do feel an obligation to study the decks before I use them. So I have a little pile of decks that have come in and guidebooks that have come in that I haven't introduced to my readings or my videos yet, because I'm still studying them. So you will see all of those coming forward, but that's how I handle introducing decks to my collection. So it is this dark green. You can see the cauldron. It is reversible. It does look like it's reversible backing. There's no edging. And let's just take a look at the cardstock just for a second. Looks like a standard size deck. It has a almost like a woven textural pattern. Can you see the texture? Sorry about the lighting, but it has a textural pattern, and it is very flexible. So probably very easy to shuffle. So let's just do a quick walk through with some of these. We'll take a look at them real quick. So here's my Fool. Here's my Fool. Beautiful colors. I like this purple and the blue. I love this head held high. A take on Rider-Waite-Smith. Absolutely. Here is a feminine energy for my Magician. I love that. Okay. Here is, so I've got a diversified deck already. I have a High Priestess. Here is the Empress. Beautiful. I like the color. I like the texture. Here's the Emperor. This is probably going to be a deck that I'll be using for sure. It's something I could use day to day. It's very versatile. I like this Hierophant. And I also like that door opening behind the Hierophant. Like, come on in. Welcome to, welcome to my place of worship even. Look at the Lover's card, just entwined, literally entwined with nature and each other's arms. Gorgeous. I have the Chariot. I have Strength. Look at this. I like the little bear cubs. That's cute. Instead of a lion, it's a bear. I have the Hermit. Okay, she looks like she's on a mission. And I even like these 3 little mice down here. They kind of jumped out at me. They want to go for a walk too. I have a Justice card. Look at her, strong and bold and fairness and equal. Here's my Wheel of Fortune. Very pretty. Here's my hanged woman. Hanged woman. Gorgeous. And here's my Death card. Here's Temperance. Gorgeous. Very diverse deck. I love the colors. The colors are actually very pretty. I mean, this card in particular, the combination of this green hue and then these purples and pinks is stunningly beautiful. And then I like the irises in the background. I mean, just very pretty artwork. Here's the Devil. Here is my Tower. Look at them falling out of their treehouse. Okay. I love this. These, I don't know what these animals are. These, I don't know, some kind of muskrat of some kind, but they're going to catch these children when they fall. I actually love that. The sense of something is going to catch you. I think that's beautiful. All right, let's keep going. I have the Star. Look at her. The Moon. Here is the Sun. This is interesting with the double individuals, maybe representing masculine and feminine energy. I'm not sure. I'll have to look at the guidebook, see what the artist's interpretation is there. Judgment, gorgeous. Here is the World. All right, so now we're into the suits, the Ace of Wands, very traditional. So it is based on the Rider-Waite-Smith. You can see just different coloration, different interpretation. 3 of Wands. Here is the 4 of Wands. Here is the 5 of Wands. 6 of Wands. Coloration is gorgeous. 7 of Wands. The 8. I like that, how the flames are like just up in the air. 9 of Wands. I actually really like the flame element on these wands. You don't usually see the wands with an actual flame element, and I really enjoy that. 10 of Wands. This is beautiful, the way she's carrying the baby, and you can see this long journey from home, and she's kind of entering into this. You guys who watch me know I love gateways and doorways, and I love this. Ace of Cups. Here's my cups. Here's my 2 of Cups. Isn't that beautiful? So the intensity of the colors, it's very pretty. Look at this pumpkin. I like these pumpkins are jumping out at me. I even like these frogs. These frogs are having a good time down here in the corner. Can you see the little frogs? They're cute. This celebration, they're having a good time. These fairies, the Four of Cups. So this magical kind of forest feel. Five of Cups. Here is the Six of Cups. Seven of Cups. Beautiful details. Very talented artist. Eight of Cups. Again, look at the coloration in this card. These deep violets and just these different values between the deep indigo blue to these deep violets. I mean, that is just such a gorgeous, just from a color scheme point of view, that is the prettiest card I've seen in a long time. Excuse me. Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups. 10 of Cups. Gorgeous. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. Two of Swords. Beautiful. Three of Swords with this kind of devastating energy, right? This kind of tragic energy. Four Swords. Five of Swords. Six of Swords. Here's my seven. My Eight of Swords. Okay, that's interesting. She's like rising above. She's kind of levitating. Nine of Swords. And here's my 10. And here's my Ace of Pentacles. I love this. Again, here's that archway I love. I'm going to make a little pile of cards I love. I'll go back and pick some of the ones I really like. Two of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. And of course, you know, the videos are great. Even the close-ups are great, but they don't do the cards justice on the videos. They're really probably even prettier in person. Here is a Five of Pentacles, the details. Six of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Oh, I like the tarot deck down here. I like the deck. That's cute. All right, let's see. Eight of Pentacles, gorgeous. And I like the little fairies. I like all the activity in this card because eight of Pentacles typically in a traditional Rider-Waite is, you know, one person working away. And I love that she's teaching. She's teaching the children, you know, she's teaching the children her art, you know, something that she has achieved over her lifetime. That is beautiful. And then I have a Nine of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles, Page of Wands. Where's my page? Where's my, oh, it's going in reverse. Hold on, let me just see here. Oh, these are my suits. Okay, I see what they did. I got confused there for a second. A moment ago, I was like, where are my suits? They did the suits all in one. Page of Wands. It's pretty. Knight of Wands. Again, I love the flame. I love they're showing the flame. I love this sense of she's got the flame in her hands, like, you know, her hands carry energy. Her hands are magical, you know, just this kind of energy, just kind of radiating off of her, right? King of Wands. Here's my Page of Cups, that frog element in that suit. I have a Knight of Cups. I have a Queen of Cups. Here's my King. It's my Page of Swords. I love this fairy. Knight of Swords. Queen of Swords. She looks substantial, doesn't she? Here is my King. Here is my Page of Pentacles. I love how he's kind of clinging to this giant pentacle, that giant pumpkin. I like the scale, you know, like this is the fairy and it's just the beginning and everything's growing. So, you know, around them, it's that I love. Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and a King of Pentacles. And I just want to go back into the deck. I just want to pick out, you know, some of my favorites, the ones that really stood out to me. So I have, these are the ones that stood out to me. Page of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Ace of Pentacles so far. The Eight of Pentacles, definitely. I love the story behind that. Where is that one that had the purple? That was so gorgeous. Where are you? Let me just find that for you. I love the Three of Swords. I thought the Three of Swords was gorgeous. I thought that that was something different. I love, this is probably one of my favorite Eight of Cups of all times. I don't, that is one of the prettiest Eight of Cups I've ever seen. Just that gorgeous, beautiful, you know, indigo blue, like I said, and these violets, how gorgeous. Let's see what else jumped out at me. The Four of Cups, that was a lot of fun too. So those are the ones that are jumping out at me. Of course, the Lover's card. Let me find that Lover's card again. That was gorgeous. This sun is pretty too, in the respect that I'm kind of curious now as to why they have these two horses, you know, and two kind of cherubs, so to speak, two inner children. That I love. And then I also really, really loved the Lover's card. Let me find that. That I thought was gorgeous. This intertwining of, you know, everything that's meant to be. So for those of you that know me and my channel, you know I am a love tarot reader. I love my love readings, and I know you love to watch them. So I'm going to be adding this to my collection. I am going to be introducing this. I'm going to get to know the guidebook. I'm going to take a good deep dive into that. Once I feel really confident that I know the cards, I understand what the deck creators' intentions were for the cards. I pick up some new, I learn all the time, as many of you do when you're studying tarot. I'm constantly learning tarot, constantly studying tarot. I just love my tarot collection. I hope you enjoyed this reading today. I am adding the Witch's Garden to my collection as we speak. Thank you for watching. I hope you see it soon in my videos, and I want to thank Spirit for this deck creation and coming into my universe at this time in my life.